There's no gravity that sucked me in your orbit. There's no magnet that was in your heart. The one restriction was the friction that was keeping us a little too far apart. Why fight it? I was secretly delighted. I gave chase and then I let you win. You felt lovely when you loved me like a fool, but now I can't let go of your skin. You know that I never knew that you are crazy glue, darling, and I'm stuck to you.
엄마 그거 어떻게 잘라줘요? 두꺼운데?
짠! 어우.
엄마가 이거 그 언니들이 다 알려줬어. 엄마, 아빠 주스 맛있게 먹었어?
There's no gravity that sucked me in your orbit. There's no magnet that was in your heart. The one restriction was the friction that was keeping us a little too far apart. Why fight it? I was secretly delighted. I gave chase and then I let you win. You felt lovely when you loved me like a fool, but now I can't let go of your sin. Know that I never knew that you are crazy, darling, and I'm stuck to you, but I'm crazy and I don't wanna wiggle loose. You're honey like a finger in a beehive. The bees are buzzing in a tizzy fit. They're stinging, but I'm singing like a fool, 'cause you're the sweetest of bananas. You're sticky like a hippie in the summer, like syrup in the slushy tray. The one touch of you and I will never leave, 'cause I believe I can't get away. I never knew that you are crazy glue, darling, and I'm stuck to you, but I'm cozy and I don't wanna wiggle loose. I don't wanna wiggle loose. Oh, on to me, hand in hand we'll follow. Hold on to me as if you had a choice. There's no gravity that sucked me in your orbit. There's no magnet that was in your heart. The one restriction was the friction that was keeping us a little too far apart. Why fight it? I was secretly delighted. I gave chase and then I let you win. You felt lovely when you loved me like a fool, but now I can't let go of your skin. You know that I never knew that you are crazy glue, and I'm stuck to you, but I'm crazy and I don't want to go loose. You're honey like a finger in a beehive. The bees are buzzing in a tizzy fit. They're stinging, but I'm singing like a fool, sticky like a hippie in the summer. You're like syrup in the slushy tray. I want to touch you and I'm in love with you, 'cause I believe I can't get away. That I never knew that you are crazy glue, darling. And I'm fucking you. I'm cool and I don't wanna wiggle you. I don't wanna wiggle you.